Next month, I'm taking my son and my mother-in-law on a trip to London. They'll get to have this experience together of flying business class and visiting a new city and being abroad together. And then in the summer, I'm taking both of the kids to Hawaii with my mom, and they'll get to have that experience together. It's been a great new way for us to see family and spend time together.
And maybe a trip to Texas in 2026. We completed lots of travel in 2025. Do you have a particular favorite trip or one of your favorite trips in 2025?
I took so many amazing trips in 2025 that it's hard to choose, but I think the one that I want to talk about now is a trip to Portugal that I took with my player two in June. We had not been away together, just the two of us, since 2018. So this was really special. My in-laws, once again, hats off to them, volunteered to keep our children for a week so that we could run off to Europe. It was a little bit insane though, because we live in Raleigh. My in-laws are in New York. In the space of, I think, 11 days, we wound up taking 9 flights or something crazy like that, because we had to fly the whole family up to New York to drop off the kids. Our transatlantic redemption was on Iberia. So we had to fly from, to position from New York to Boston, because God forbid I find something out of JFK, only one of the biggest international airports in the country. But no, I booked something out of Boston. We positioned to Boston, and then we flew on Iberia on the new A321 XLR in their new business class. And I have to say, I was impressed. I really liked it. And the vegetarian meal that they served me on that flight was so good. I could not make vegetables taste like that in my house. I don't know how they did it on the plane.
Magic.
Yes, it was fantastic. Had a layover in Madrid and went to Lisbon. And we stayed at the Hyatt Regency Lisbon. It's a neighborhood outside the historic downtown area called Belém. And it's just such a beautiful property. It's overlooking the river and I don't know how to say it in Portuguese, but the 25th de Abril Bridge, which looks exactly like the Golden Gate Bridge. Ubers are super cheap. And the food there was just so good. The nice thing about being in Belém is we were right on the train and the train line. And so we were able to ride the train into Cascais. You can go on Viator and book a day trip into Cascais, but it's several $100s to do it that way. Riding the train was like €5. We just had the most magical day wandering around this seaside Portuguese town where it was just so quaint and so beautiful. And every time we turned a corner, we just stumbled upon something that was just like impossibly cute. This spot where there's waves crashing into a cave along the ocean front. And we stumbled into this park that just had like chickens roaming around. And I was like, are you kidding me? Is Snow White going to come out and start singing to these animals? It was just like impossibly perfect. And we just had the greatest day. We went to this restaurant where they had what was called a visual menu. Instead of sitting down at the table and having the server bring you a menu and you order off the menu, you had to go inside to the restaurant, and every dish that they were serving that day, they had a sample out on the counter. And there was a person there who would just tell you about each dish.